So, I'll try that again. This side leads to the Horde platform. Grax, you bloody noob. Probably why it's got a big door. Hello everyone. Just doing a video on my base for 7 Days to Die Alpha 15.2. Looks like Alpha 16 will be out fairly soon. It's in experimental already, and just wanted to get some video of this place before all the blocks change and it gets destroyed and do restarts and whatnot. So this is pretty big actually. This is not far from where I started originally in the game. This is on a private server that I just maintained for myself and my family. So that house in front of us there was the original place we stayed on the first couple of nights, and I didn't really know much about the game, what to do, where to go, that kind of stuff, so I started building inside there. So basically just converted it into a small fortress. We've got a raised platform over there for Horde Night that you can get to from inside. The majority of the base now is underground, right at the base level of the world. So this is nothing more than just how you get in. I've got various ladders and hatches around the joint to meet up with various tunnels around the place, but it's on Navezgane. Right over here, so as you can see I didn't know anything about the game at all, so I basically just started building at the first place where I spawned. We've done a lot of exploration once we got the mini bike, but never really moved it. I've got little outposts around the place, roof shelters around here and there when you get caught out at night and want to stop. Mostly on top of gas stations and buildings like that. But the main base is pretty much covers this whole area underground. So there's various entrances, tunnels, entrance to the bat cave. I'm actually really happy with that. I'll show you that in a sec. So there's the front door where you can come in. Obviously, it's just spikes and spikes and more spikes around the joint to stop people getting in. We never spend Horde Night in here anyway, so that door's never been a problem. So originally, when we started, built this basement area and kind of hid in here on a few nights, and then started to expand and mine and dig and all that jazz. It just goes on and on for a while. And this was our very first crafting area here. We had our forges and stuff in here. And then started to learn a bit more about the game. Had all our workbenches here. Learned about getting down to the base material of the world and all that kind of stuff. So got two tunnels that go this way. And over, as I learned more and more about the game and we did a bit more research, we started to discover we could grow plants underground. So this is the food area now. We've got two light source holes, one there and there's one over the other side. Basically go all the way up to the ground with a metal grate on top. And most of this is fertilised. Originally I was going to move it once we move the base, but it's just a little bit too much effort, can't be asked. So down here is one of the entrance shafts, so that goes all the way to the surface, and this goes all the way down to the base material of the world where the new base is. Or I suppose the extended base, if you like. It's pretty much the same on the other side. Chests all around the place for when you're mining and need to drop. So come here to a T intersection. So that goes over to an area that goes down to the base material of the world again and to join the tunnel network. This one does the same, but this one leads to our Horde platform for Horde Night. It's not very big, but it's good enough. Oh, actually, whoops. No, it's not. It's the other side over there. This is the entrance. Jeez, I'm on fire. Alright. Let's go look at that. So, I'll try that again. This side leads to the horde platform. Grax, you bloody noob. Probably why it's got a big door. Right, so we'll go up. I did consider like expanding this platform a bit, even over to the sort of the walkway over at the house, but never really got around to it. Had quite a few horde nights on this. It's not too bad. Usually gets roughed up quite a bit, but it's pretty good. Haven't had any deaths, so can't complain. But yeah, I did consider expanding this over there and joining up there, but it's not really necessary. All our connections are underground. And we've got a new horde platform over the other side as well, which I'll show you. So shut that. So if we go all the way down, past the door, we'll shut the door though. Just because it's a good habit to have. Yeah, so here we are at minus 57, base material of the world. And that leads over to the other entrance that I showed you just before. And then this leads over to the main base. So I was thinking about tunneling that way, and the plan was eventually just to keep tunneling like you've seen some of those YouTube dudes and dudettes that just tunnel all the way under Navezgane and stuff. That was the plan, but started to do it, and then there were announcements of A15 and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't really want to waste my time, even though it's fun and cool. So we come over here, and this area now is the main base. So we also started tunneling that way. So I was going to build a horde pit over here at this campsite. That was my current project when the Alpha 16 experimental came on, and I just thought, well, we'll wait. So this is the main base now. We got our forges, crafting area, storage, our cement mixers. Got our chemistry stations and workbenches in this side, and campfires. It's all really big and open, just because I can, no big deal. My bedroom, not very much going on in there. Stepson, he's done a bit more. He's got his little private areas. Keep the stepdad out. He leaves that side open so I can dump him presents and gifts and drops and loot and stuff. Alright, so that tunnel there goes back down underneath the house. It joins up with the raised area that I spawned in on that you saw at the beginning of the game, and also continues straight through to another exit above the surface that also joins up with a tunnel running this way. And this area also has an offshoot to that food area that you saw before. Morning time has come. So this is the garage. It's got our bikes here and just drop chests, and this is just bike parts and repair kits and stuff for the bikes and the weapons. So this is the newest edition. It's basically just another little mini tower for fighting the horde on Horde Night. It's nothing too huge, but it works well for what it is. So like I said, the current plan was tunneling that way. You can see over here's all been filled in because that's underneath the forges, and because the land's not flat, every horde night whenever you're underground, the zombies just destroy the crap out of the mountain, and over there too. So the plan was the tunnel was going to go that way, and directly underneath that raised area over there where I was going to make a drop pit and basically fight the horde knights over there to stop them ripping up here. Like, there's never any danger of them tunneling down to us, but it just looks messy. I'm not a fan of mess. You can see they've had a little go here because that's underneath the garage. I've planted all these trees because obviously I use a lot of wood, so all those trees over there, all those trees over there. Yeah, so our closest POI is that way. It's got a hospital and all that jazz. So that's my little drop base. The gas station. Now we got the city here with the hospital. Anyway, so we'll go down. I'll show you the exit. And that's really the whole base. Shut the door. Alrighty, so the bikes. My dude. So I've got two ramps here, one just there and one here. The first one, the one on the left, was the first one that I built, and it sort of didn't go all the way to the surface. It went halfway, then there was a landing, and then it popped out. So that little area there is where the first ramp came to. So it comes up to here, and then you used to come across here and then join the ramp. I did it that way because I wanted to have an area to stop at in case I was being pursued or whatever down the entrance. But it ended up being annoying trying to turn the motorbike around in here and then get it down there and all that. So ended up continuing to tunnel there and straight down, which worked out a lot better. So we go up here. This is my favourite part about this base. So we come to here and we've got our back cave entrance. Woohoo! Out the ramp. So yeah, really love that. Interesting alternate use for the drawbridge. More planted trees here. So I'll just take you over this way. So you can see here where I've filled in almost all the holes that the zombies have chopped up on horde nights when I've been digging. So a little bit over there too. So the plan was to sort of come here over to this flat bit, tunnel all the way to here, so I'm away from the main base. And you can see I've already cleared it. There used to be a campsite here, and I was going to build one of those cool horde fall trap drop pit things like you see the Spartan and the other 7 Days to Die YouTubers do. That's all on hold now until Alpha 16, I think. And I didn't want to do too much more because whilst this is cool, it's really miles away from everything. Like I said, when I started the game, I didn't know about POIs, I didn't know about distance to the edge of the map, and all that kind of stuff. So we really are, when you look at the map here, I have to get off the mini bike. We're right on this far edge of Navezgane, like it's a million miles from everything. If I was to do it all over again, I would definitely be a lot more central to the map, because it's bloody huge, and still haven't discovered a lot of it. So there's still lots to do in Alpha 15.2. But God, hate that. God, that's a bug with the UI mod that I've got installed. So you've got to actually, I need to fix that, but that's like I said, another thing that I didn't worry about, because it's a screamer. I thought it was. Oh, she's brought a horde with her. God bless her cotton socks. Oh, come on. Piss off. So yeah, so like I said, I'd definitely have done it differently. You can see I've deforested this whole area here, hence the replanting. And this is the other entrance to the base on the furthest side here. So if there's a shamway over there that we usually raid for food, and that's our closest water source as well. See, that's the other thing that I didn't know about, going to collect water and all that jazz. So I've got to come all the way over here. And over the other side of that little mound there is a puddle. That's where we get the water from. So yeah, so I'll definitely be doing things differently in the Alpha 16, a little bit more planned out. And plus we'll play random gen on the home server. But yeah, so this is pretty much the size of it, really. Not crash into the spike scratch, that wouldn't be cool. So we come back over to the back cave and in we go. And that really is it. I do have two servers that I run at home. There's this one, and then there's the second one that I have set up for the missus and the stepdaughter that has no zombies. Just because they like to just build, well, kind of, sometimes. This isn't really their thing, but the missus plays out of sympathy for me. So I might do a video on that server of the base we've got there. It's basically just for building and for fun. There's no real challenge on there apart from trying not to starve. So, yeah, that's great. Pop up emails in my stream. Lovely. All right, yeah. So that's the base. For those of you that are interested. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll close it up here.